So it's been a bit of time, and you know what, you're moving on, you're getting your life back together, and you're like, okay, it's time to be over this and move forward. But you see, my friends, you are being watched, you are being monitored. And I'm not saying this to make you feel afraid or scared, you're just being watched, probably from a fake account. Because the narcissist will know when you are moving on. And this is what the narcissist will do. Watch this video. Hello my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So what will the narcissist do when you're moving on? And it's not like, okay, you actually care what's going on with them. It's not like it really bothers you. That's not what this video is about. But I guess it's more about curiosity. Like, what will they be doing? What will they be thinking? This is more about you understanding what is going to happen in the next stage. So there are a few things that would have shifted for you. Some clarity would have come in. You would probably be thinking and behaving differently. And the narcissist is going to know this. And this is how they're going to react. But before I get into the video, just a quick mention, guys, that I do go live on this channel every single week. And if you have a question or there's some thoughts on your mind or some things that you're thinking about, I would say join the live, because when you ask your question in the live chat, there is a possibility that I could be answering your question. And also, you have to check out the live chat that's going on alongside the live stream, because there is a wonderful supportive community which I am so grateful for, and you guys know who you are. So if you have any questions, want to join a really lively, kind of happy, supportive live, I would say join this live. Details are in the description box. So you're moving on. Okay, you're like, I'm done with this. I can't be bothered to be feeling so bad, so awful. And do you know what? I just need to move on in my life. I just need to make some sort of sense of this and move forward. And of course, rightly, you do. Like, this is the best thing. This is exactly what you should be doing. But there is that lingering thought. There is that lingering thought, like, what is the narcissist going to do when they find this out, or what will they be thinking? Now, like I said before, this isn't about you trying to kind of still think about them, like how they're going to react, because we're not doing this to get their reaction. No, I'm going to explain this in a completely different way so that it helps you to actually move forward and be able to, you know what, anticipate the narcissist's next move, understand what's going on for them and how that doesn't affect you. So look, I'm not going to beat it around the bush. You know, the narcissist will be keeping tabs on you. They will be watching you. So it's not like they're going to be completely watching, like stalking you, but they just kind of need to know what's going on. They'll be watching you from fake accounts to kind of like gather and find out where you are in all of this. You see, they do this to most of their exes, to like most of the people that they know. Like, you've probably found them, or you've probably caught them, you know, like on the phone, watching social media, watching what's going on. You know, this is exactly, you know, what they do. This is them all over. They need to know, because it's kind of like it's a competition. They can't have someone else doing better than them. And also think about it, if you're their ex, they're going to be watching to seeing if you're with anyone new, whether you've got your life together, all of those things. So you see, you know, when they see that you are doing better, that you are moving on, they're not going to like this, because they're going to see that you're doing better without them. And that is quite, you know, that's a bit annoying to the narcissist. You can't be doing better than them. They're the ones that have got to come out on top. And this is why, think about it, this is why they move on so quickly. This is why they get new supply, you know, like things like that. So This is always going to be a competition. This is always something that they are going to be doing, watching, and wanting to know. I think it's like very immature. So whilst they are seeing that you're moving forward, they're also understanding energetically that your energy is not there anymore. So it's not feeding them anymore. And the way that they would know that is because you're behaving differently, you're thinking differently, things are not, you're doing things that are different, and there isn't that heavy energy, that attachment, thinking, oh, what about this, or why this, or why that. Like when you think of someone, that person means that person is thinking of you. And similarly, if you're thinking of someone, that person will also be thinking about you. It's this unsaid or unseen energetic exchange that exists. Quantum physics will prove that for sure, for sure. So, when you stop thinking about them, when you stop trying to work this out, this is what I mean. It's this that I'm talking about. All of this would change, and they know. And they're not going to like it because they see you as their property. They think that they own you. They think that they can come back to you whenever they're not feeling good, or they can reach out, to get some sort of supply from you. And they can't do that anymore. So they've lost you. And they ultimately don't want to lose you. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be stuck on them, feeding them that energy, giving them that attention and that focus. But you can't, because that is not possible, and that's also not healthy, doing that. These are things that are unsaid. These are things that you're never going to ever know. But this is the law of assumption. That stuff works. This is quantum physics, my friends. This is quantum physics. So when you're moving on, when you're getting on with your life, the narcissist is not going to like that, because they know that you're not going to be stuck in this cycle. They know that you're going to move forward, and you're going to be able to achieve happiness, and you're going to be able to have the things that you want. The narcissist stays stuck in these same patterns, these same cycles. They're not going to change. Have they done the inner work? Have they, introspected and become self-aware? No. And they know this. They know that you are going to be able to move forward. And this is why they want to drag you back. They might even reach out to you to try and see if they can make some sort of impact in your life, or whether you care. Usually they will create more problems and they will punish you. That's what they really like to do, so that you don't ever forget them, so that they're still on your mind. This for them gives them this confidence, this fuel, that actually you still think about them, that they still matter to you in your life, that they've got some sort of hold over you. This to a narcissist is one of the most important things, because in their childhood, they were invisible. They were people that weren't ever noticed. And so as they get into their adulthood, they've got to make sure that they are noticed. They don't like to be invisible. This is why it's really important for them to keep people by their side, because they know that this person, aka you, has cared for them, has loved them at some point. But when you go, that love goes, that attention goes, and they don't like that. They want that. They want you to be affected by them. And that's why they try to keep hold of you. So the narcissist will continue to watch you on your social media, on fake accounts, because they want to know how you're doing in your new life, how you're getting on. The narcissist will also not like the fact that you are moving on, that you are getting your life together. It also highlights to the narcissist that you have seen through their game, seen through their lies. You're like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I don't want this anymore. And again, this is gonna make them, or trigger them. And it's going to make them see that actually there is something wrong with them. but they're never going to tell you, they're never going to show you that there is anything wrong or that they are thinking this. This is all very hidden. They don't want to talk about it because it's very embarrassing for them. And you see, this is what narcissists do. They hide. They don't talk about their emotions. They don't want to tell people how they feel because they've never been allowed to, or they keep that hidden because they see that if they talk about how they feel, that they are vulnerable, that they are exposed. That's why, my friends, they hide a lot, they lie, they don't really like themselves. And this is all highlighted in the fact that when you're moving on, this is highlighting how awful and how malignant they actually are. How dysfunctional is their self-perspective, and how dysfunctional the way that they express themselves really is. So you're going to be the one that got away. You're going to be that one that saw through it. Because believe me, there are people in their past who don't. And that's what they're used to. They're used to keeping those people in the dark so that they don't see, that they don't know. But you're the one that got away. You're the one that saw through it. So you should really be proud of yourself. And to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what they think. They're always going to be thinking that. They're always going to be keeping tabs on you. So it's not something that they're going to be doing momentarily and then it will stop. But every so often, they will want to know what you're doing. They will keep tabs on you. But don't let that affect you, because you need to concentrate on yourself and move forward. So guys, if you are going through something like this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. I've also got a journal club and a mentorship. And if you would like to join those, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. It is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have been through similar experiences like you. And if you would like somewhere to talk about it, kind of like a peer support group, I would say join the Discord server. Guys, I really hope this video helps. Don't worry about it. Just keep going forward in your life. The narcissist is the past, and they're not going to bring you anything positive, anything good. All right? You got this. See you in the next video. Goodbye.